Hello, my name is John Kennedy. I'm a radio presenter from Radio X in the UK, and I'm inviting you on a journey around the world. Global Sounds will present cities from an indie perspective, shining a light on its businesses and artists. And we want you seated for a trip into the underground to a world of independent music. New York, an historic epicenter for music and venues such as CBGB's Bowery Ballroom and Madison Square Garden. It was the home of the Greenwich Village scene with Bob Dylan and Joan Baez. Doo-wop to hip-hop all came to life in the Big Apple. The launch of MTV created a whole new world, and the punk new wave movement with Ramones, Talking Heads, Blondie made a ruckus never seen before. The Strokes and Yeah Yeah Yeahs introduced a new dimension in the early 2000s.
Hey, what's up? My name is Mike Bell. I'm the co-founder of the New Colossus Festival here on the Lower East Side of New York City. We're an annual celebration of music from all over the world. We welcome over 125 bands from basically anywhere where we can find good music.
I think the main reason we always chose the Lower East Side to focus on where we were going to do all the shows in the festival is for that reason. New York is just such a center of music history. I, for one, moved to New York because I was highly influenced by television. Television played in a scene with a lot of other great brands like the Modern Lovers, Patti Smith, Talking Heads, etc. I had to go visit all those venues that they played at and see those streets and those bars that they hung out at.
I was at tons of shows after college, and New York hadn't had a great music scene since the 70s, but in the early 2000s, bands like Interpol, the Yeah Yeah Yeahs, TV on the radio, the New York music scene exploded.
The three of us, we would get so many emails every springtime from artists saying, hey, I'm coming in from wherever, come check out my band, we're playing Sunday night, or can you help us get a show? And it occurred to us, like, well, why not just put this all together under one umbrella? It's a festival, it's a lot more meaningful and valuable for these artists to be able to be together than just these one-off pockets. And New York can be like that. We have, there's something for everybody here.
Hey, I'm Oliver Ackerman.
Hi, I'm Sandra.
I'm John Fedowitz.
We're A Place to Bury Strangers, which is a New York band that performs music. When I moved to New York, the Lower East Side was the place to be. So it would always be, every chance you could possibly get, you'd be hanging out on the Lower East Side. So we would go all over the place and hang out. That's where everybody lived. It was like the cheaper neighborhoods. And then that kind of changed. But while that was still going on, there was like some cool underground venues and everything. And it was like I used to do this thing where I would play accept every single show I could possibly get. And so it would be just constantly driving into the Lower East Side and playing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at different venues.
I was happy to get invited to the new Colossal Festival. It would have been a really good time.
We were super excited to just share the stage with all those amazing bands for the new Colossal Festival that were invited from all over the place. So
there's all these bands that come over from all the coolest places in the world, and they're traveling to New York to play this festival, on their way to South by Southwest. And it's this really neat thing that happens because sometimes you'll have bands from all over the place play here or there, but it's such a a centralized location of all of these people kind of coming in.